So investigators have essentially put together a map of the suspect's travel from Denver to Las Vegas due to the 8 stops that he made to charge that electric vehicle. It is a reminder of just how much modern vehicles, EV or not, share information about where we go. Car makers have privacy policies for their vehicles, just like we have for our phones or computers, and our Marshall Zellinger found out today some of these are pretty detailed, Marshall, in the info that you give up when you get into a vehicle.
As you're about to learn, Kyle, there is one manufacturer out there that has information as tame as our driver's license, perhaps the content of our texts or emails, to our sex life. Yeah, you're about to learn that. A lot of this information somehow comes from the shark fin on top of your car, which is less about aerodynamics and more about collecting and sharing information. Filling up looks different for an electric vehicle. The information your car shares with the car's maker, however, is similar whether it's an electric vehicle or gas-powered car.
And so any car made in the last decade or so has a whole bunch of electronics, measurements, these sorts of things. They also phone home. They phone home to their manufacturer.
MSU Denver's Steve Beatty is someone who knows what to look for in those long-winded user agreements and privacy policies that we don't read. Oh, did you know cars also have privacy policies?
I think we need to recognize the fact that our cars are essentially computers on wheels that track us and also take us to where we want to go. But that's almost secondary.
Law enforcement in Las Vegas were able to track the driving history of the guy who rented a Cybertruck in Denver because Tesla charging stations told the story of where the truck stopped to charge. Tesla has a privacy policy. It includes how to opt out of vehicle data, but also says this may result in your vehicle suffering from reduced functionality, serious damage, or inoperability. Kia's privacy policy says the company collects sensitive personal information, ranging from racial or ethnic origin, religious or philosophical beliefs, immigration status, to sex life or sexual orientation information. Beatty suggests that last part could be from making inferences based on locations your car has parked. How are all those manufacturers getting my information?
Right, so they have essentially cell phone connections. We've all seen the little shark tail on the back of our cars. We think it helps us to receive information. That's not what it's there for. It's there to send information.
Even passengers are at risk of giving up personal information just by getting in someone else's car.
If you climb into somebody else's vehicle and connect to their car some way or another, Bluetooth, then you are implicitly consenting to all of the things that they have consented to.
Maybe one of the solutions you've come up with during this story is, hey, I'm just going to rip the shark fin off the car. Some issues there. You might not have a radio after that. I've seen some things online about roof damage, water leaking. It's probably best to have that on there. Colorado has some strict opt-out policies in law. So first, find the privacy policy you probably didn't know exists, and then look for your manufacturer's opt-out options, and you can try to do it via email, phone call, something like that.
Why does Kia need to know about our sex lives, Marshall?
I asked. I did not get a response from Kia. I gave them a 5 o'clock deadline. We'll see if I get an answer for tomorrow.
It feels like a fair question that I would like answered before I get into a Kia. All right, Marshall Zellinger, thank you.